night house, and we were having some good back and forth conversation. So I was really into it. I was really bummed that our live stream went down. So anywho, running some errands, driving, thinking about you guys today, some of the new guys and stuff like that. And I was thinking as I was driving how I was telling people, I said, the biggest thing to do is get the phone to ring. And that is a very important thing, right? To get that phone to ring. It's super hard. People can't even imagine once you're starting business how hard it is to get in sometimes with the Google and try to into with certain things to make the phone ring. Here's the thing. There's obviously many aspects to this stuff, but here when you get the phone to ring, right, you also have to make sure that you answer the phone and take care of the customer. Now, if you have a full-time job, something like that, there's many different ways you can do this. One can be in the morning time or whatever. You get up earlier and you change your voicemail. Change your voicemail every day. Say, hi, this is affordable, hi, affordable door and gate. I am instead of spending money maybe so much and other things in that, like I said, not legal advice here or anything, entertainment purposes only. I would personally want another phone. That's just me. I want a dedicated phone, text messages, everything go to that phone. But I'd put on the voicemail, hi, you've reached affordable door and gate. I'm currently unavailable. If you quicker response, you may be able to text. But I am in the office today, which is Thursday, May 8th till 5 p.m. today, or 8 p.m., put whatever, right? And obviously maybe when you either get a break, a lunch break or whatever, you can check on that and get back with people. And then some people just have to understand that you can do it however you want, right? You can tell them, say, I'm busy right now, we're working on another job. You don't have to quite tell them, say, well, I'm stuck at this factory or something. I'm stuck in the sewer line. So there's plenty of different ways you can still capture that customer, but it's so hard to get that phone to ring. And then you also have to remember, because I was thinking about with Austin, he was talking about the get supplies and stuff like that. And it's not that that's not important, right? It's just you will figure it out as you go. The biggest thing you can do though is just get started, right? Get something going. Start getting, if you want some t-shirts and some business cards and stuff, get started. So that way, as the phone calls come in and stuff like that, you can start kind of handling them, and you're gonna kind of. But the biggest thing most people want is obviously if you're doing it for a really fair price, or let's just say a cheap price, they just need communication, right? That's why a lot of it's controlled by the media. Who controls the media controls the masses, right? The shape. You know what I mean? You just have to tell people, give them communication, be in good communication, be smart. Don't just run out there. Be smart. Let's make sure that they're a good team player, right? A good marriage, a good relationship. Hey, send me some pictures if you could, please. Could you take a few of this, and maybe you take a few at a job site or your own house, some pictures that you'd like to see as a sample. But there's just many things you can do to basically pre-qualify the customer is what I'm trying to say. So just I wanted to throw that out there. Like I said, I was bummed we got kicked off the live. We were doing really good. Thank you, Rich B, for letting me know too that we were no longer. I guess the video is looping, so we were having problems. But so is it coding? I see coding's on here. He says hello. Like I said, I'm not going to keep it long. I was thinking about it, cruising around. I pulled over the side here real quick, and I wanted to make this short little video talk about that, where you got to be a problem solver. That's the biggest thing customers want. We live in a world that some people don't even know how to wipe their own heinies. So you just got to find a solution for them. And if you know where you got your resources at, you're crafty, you know what I mean, and you're honest and you're a good person, it's really not too bad. But it takes time. It takes time to get that snowball, right? At first, it feels like nothing, but eventually it'll turn into something. So anywho, I'm out of here. Take care. Keep your fingers. We'll see you in the next one. Have a nice darn day.